Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome for the first time if you are new. We are back to watch another episode of Daredevil, Born Again. This is Season 2, Episode 5. It is called The Grand Design. We left off last episode with Bullseye seemingly killing Vanessa. Now, we didn't get like outright confirmation that she's dead or anything, so it's entirely possible that she lived. But if she's alive, she is gonna be either in a coma or somehow worse, I don't know, but like she's either dead or in a coma. I feel like those are the only two possibilities. If she's dead, well, either way, if she's dead or in a coma, Kingpin is going to be going ham. He's going to be reckless. He's going to be wanting vengeance. So, yeah, it's going to get intense, and I'm excited to see what happens. So, before we jump into it, if you end up enjoying my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. That is linked in the description down below. You just sync up your own copy of the episode and you can watch along with me. And then lastly, if you like video games, consider subscribing to my gaming channel, also linked in the description down below. Your support over there would mean the world. But other than that, let's jump into another episode of Daredevil, Born Again. Ooh, just starting with the intro? Must be a big episode then. Flashback? She's not dead yet. Crazy.
I need blood pressure, I need heart rate sat. What's up? Heart rate sat. No. You cannot be in here.
Come here!
Sir, you cannot be here.
What is happening here?
Buddy, let the doctors do their job, brother. You're not gonna catch them, come on. Oh, hey guys, don't worry about this.
You don't have to do this. This is balance. You know it.
Check in there! Check that door!
Do you have a boiler? Yeah, old shit back there. Yeah, let's go. Leave me here. None of this matters now. It matters to me.
I'm not gonna let them execute you.
Yeah, no comment on that. How did you find me here?
Seriously? I mean, how many hospitals do you think there are in?
Baby, you can't be here right now.
Actually, technically, legally, I can.
Baby, think. Nobody can know where she is. It's... The mayor's not in a good place. You gotta go.
Is she alive?
Yeah.
She's in critical condition.
They're really lucky to have you.
She's good at manipulating him. Her whole life is flashing before her.
I'm bleeding out. I've seen it enough times to know.
I'm not interested in your opinion.
I've earned this many times over. It's okay. Think she's dead?
No.
I don't know. Come on.
If she is, it all balances. Your friend, Fisk's wife. Scales settled.
That's not how that works.
And I'm ready for judgment.
Oh, good for you.
You're not listening. That night you threw me off the roof, I was supposed to die. 4-story, no one survives that.
And yet, maybe that's the grand design.
You're getting it.
No, I'm not getting it. She's dead. That's just murder.
Vanessa, Foggy.
Don't say his name.
Don't say his name.
I wrote this show.
You don't get to say his name. Do you understand? Tell me you understand. understand. No. Don't say his name.
Even the best avocados have to do grunt work.
Avocados at law, baby.
And this guy is looking down the barrel.
Wait. Okay, hold on, let me guess. I want to say 12 to 15.
I'm sorry, Mr. Murdoch. The answer is actually 10 to 12.
Oh, come on. That was
But
so
thank
close.
you for playing
This
with
looks
us. And we do hope you
like
enjoy
they,
your stay in the
a little bit like they filmed it in the past, but
All right, what do you say? We asked for 6 to 8. He's out of 5 for good behavior.
Yep. Levine wants him to plead out, so we take the best offer on the table.
he
Under
looks
no
so
circumstances does this
similar.
go to trial.
Heard.
I think he's got some prosthetics on to make his cheeks a little fatter.
Afternoon, Mr. McCoy. My name is Matthew Murdoch. This is my associate.
Foggy the Fembot?
Right?
The fembot?
What's with him? He blind or something?
How's Connor?
He moved upstate last year. Oneonta.
Okay.
We used to hang out. Me and his brother, and we were best friends.
The aforementioned Connor. All right, Mr. McCoy, you're facing a laundry list of state charges.
all
I
bullshit.
suggest. Regardless, our firm was retained to represent you, and Mr. Nelson and I would like to.
You Mr. Nelson? Is that supposed to be you?
Man, you're not helping your case.
Given the charges, the evidence against you, we suggest that you take a plea deal. We ask for a reduction in sentencing, and best case scenario, you're out in 5 to 6.
3 to 4, with exemplary behavior.
Years? Months?
Guys I work with want me dead. I mean, that's the whole reason you two are even here in the first place. Cop a deal. They told you, right? No trial? Huh? You wanna know why? Because they got about 10 guys on the inside just waiting to take me out, all right? That's how this ends. That's how this goes, all right? So it's not 3 to 4. It's not 6 to 8 if I'm a good little boy, all right? It's 24 hours. Counselor, I'm a dead man. The second I go in.
Well,
I'm not signing shit. I'll take my chances with a public
All
defender.
right, take it easy. Back up here. What are you talking about?
You two don't even
why
know
do they
who
want
work
you
for,
dead?
do you?
Oh.
What's this question?
Wesley.
Right. I'll let you know.
That's crazy.
Are you familiar with Bitcoin? In light of the Russians, we should start diversifying.
I do have some contacts in the crypto space, but if I may, I would suggest it might be too volatile for our needs, sir.
Well, perhaps you have other ideas.
Come to think of it, I have a friend who runs an art gallery.
What could he do with art?
Keep moving. We need to get you out.
Why is she pointing
No.
while she's in surgery?
Stop!
This is pointless. Let's be real. You're not gonna mourn me.
Go on, get up. You need help. Let's go.
Get your fucking hands off me. Come on.
He doesn't want to be saved.
You try to kill me, and then you try to save me.
Yeah, he's trying to make up for that.
I'm the one who needs help.
You don't want to be saved, don't save him.
I'm trying to save you because I tried to kill you. I lost sight of that on Josie's roof. Well, maybe tonight's penance is mutual. Come on. Come on.
He's got to atone for his sins.
All right. punching out before the elevator rush. You got plans?
Allowance?
He looked so much like comics Matt Murdock right there.
Congratulations, fuckos. Great job at the precinct today. All he had to do was have the guy sign his name. Didn't even have to be legible.
Mr. Levine, guess what? I don't care.
It's the public defender's problem now, isn't it? Unfortunately, they need all these papers collated and delivered to their office by Monday morning. Happy Friday, fucknuts.
Have a nice weekend. He's definitely on something weird.
Totally. Like feet.
What's wrong with feet?
Nothing. I'm just saying that I can imagine Mr. Levine doing some weird shit with feet. Exhibit C, column 2.
Column 2, Exhibit C. Just for the record, I don't have a problem with feet.
You're also not weird, so. Whoa.
People that like feet are freaks.
The warrant. The address on the warrant they used to access his apartment, it's wrong. This is invalid. Everything discovered in this warrant is fruit of the poison tree.
It's inadmissible.
Can get him out.
Which means that piece of paper is
Get out of jail free card. What do we do?
Send it to the public defender.
Oh, come on, Foggy. It's not like he deserves to walk.
I don't recall the word deserve coming up in law school.
He's in bed with a mob. He's selling drugs. He's poisoning the neighborhood.
Yeah, but what?
You can beat
He's
him
also
up
a
later.
raging prick to you
For
in
now,
your
we got to get him out.
You want to spring the guy who calls you Foggy the Fembot?
No, I don't. We are his attorneys.
Oh, we're associates.
Don't get technical.
Either way, Jeff made it sound like that.
Mr. Levine, thank you.
Okay, fine. Dark Lord of Unspoken Kink, Levine.
Dark Lord of Unspoken Kink.
Ray, Lionel, he had a hard life, Matt.
Oh, cue the violin.
His dad, he was not a good guy. He never had a chance.
His brother did, though, didn't he? What was his name? Connor.
Connor was younger. Lionel took the brunt of it. I didn't like him.
And you want to let him out to continue to do horrendous things to a whole bunch of new people.
He doesn't want to.
I want to do the right thing.
I don't know, Foggy.
He wants to follow the law.
You sell drugs, you traffic in firearms, you get caught. I'm sorry. There are consequences.
Whoever he was working with, they're gonna kill him when he's inside.
Yeah, that might be the definition of consequences.
But does the punishment fit the crime?
Crimes past, present, or future?
So you think we should ignore it?
Ignore what?
It's our job to represent our clients to the best of our abilities. Suppressing evidence.
Objection. Suppressing is questionable. One might even say inflammatory phrasing in this particular instance, counselor.
Aren't you supposed to be the Catholic one here?
Come on, Matt. Do the right thing.
How about mercy? There's got to be something about that in the Bible.
It's mentioned a couple times.
All I know is if he goes to jail, he dies.
And all I know is that might not be our problem.
Unfortunately.
He's making it our problem.
Where we understand Vanessa Fisk is in critical condition.
Fucking baby, no way.
Last night's violent attack on the
Mr.
mayor.
Blake, can I get an update on Mrs. Fisk?
No, mate, can you do me a favor and fuck off?
And who the hell are you?
I'm the one telling you to fuck off. Keep up. Do I need to call the task force? They're horrible, trust me.
They are horrible. BB snitched, though.
You know, I could kill for a hot dog.
Some street meat?
The surgery went quite well.
Damn it.
Tell me everything.
I hope she dies, though. She sucks.
When you were reading about my past, did you see anything about Helmand?
The mayonnaise?
Yes, the mayonnaise.
Afghanistan. My squadron, and I imagine many others, were tasked with night raids that no man of fighting age would survive the night. Apparently Her Majesty considered 14 fighting age.
Christ, what did you do?
His job.
What I was ordered to. And now it seems someone, God knows who, has leaked the hospital to the press.
But you're not saying you think it's me, are you? Buck, I didn't have anything to do with that.
Let's just take a left in here.
Becker, lumber and supply. This is the perfect place for him to kill you.
Buck, am I in trouble?
Be right back.
Well, maybe I'll just come in with you, get some beef jerky, or help you out, or whatever.
That's kind of you, Daniel, but I'll take care of it. Just sit tight, yeah?
I would be freaking out. I'd be pissing my pants. Daniel, you should just leave. Maybe it's a test. Oh! Wow, he bought those quick. He knew exactly where they were in the aisles. Buck.
I understand you have some sort of open assignment.
We're looking to you for creativity.
You need anything? What are you gonna do now?
What am I gonna do?
He's gonna hide.
I'm waiting for him to come find me.
Recognize this place, you piece of shit.
No swearing in church.
You know what happens if she dies?
Fist turns the city upside down and shakes it. Until he finds us. And kills us.
Me. Kills me.
Us. I was there. And that is more than enough for Fisk.
Yeah.
Soapy. The fuck you doing here, Foggy?
Someone who can help. A nurse.
Nurses, doctors, lawyers, vigilantes, assassins, killing people, saving people. Act like it makes a difference. Like it matters at all.
I wanted to give you this.
Is that the stuff you saved up?
Take that and, I don't know, get out of here. I don't even know where, but...
So you will give me money?
No. Ray, I already gave it to you. What I want is for you to start over with it. You got a second chance here.
It's not about them, it's about you.
Foggy was such a good guy.
Just people. And brother, we are who we are.
You know those nights
Bullseye gonna die?
we used to question the living room? You and Connor with the sleeping bags and the flashlights, you know? I never really had a friend like that.
I know.
We're all doing the same thing here. Acting something out, scratching some kind of itch. But the worst part is when you think you got it beat. You think, I outran it.
Not quite.
And then you turn a corner, bam. There it is. Staring you right in the face. Only it's worse this time.
was always gonna be there.
Hey, do me a favor.
If he dies and
Somebody
Vanessa
say right where he's
lives,
at. All right, and you tell him I told you to tell him that. That he ain't got nothing back here for him.
He's got you.
I'm sorry to interrupt. This church will always provide shelter to both of you, but I think they know you're here.
oh, how do they know?
Good evening, officers. How can I help you?
Oh, Father.
Just go. Don't be an idiot. Leave me. Come on in, boys. Sweep it. I killed your friend, Foggy. I didn't think twice.
He's trying to make him mad.
Just let me die. I can't save us both. I'm sorry. I tried.
Imagine my surprise when I came back to the office and found the empty book.
How'd you know?
Spend enough time in the same tiny office with the same person, you tend to know what they're thinking.
Foggy the Fembot.
And there I was thinking the Murdoch and Nelson Fund was supposed to be about the future.
In a way, it is.
Man. But not just ours.
You got to go back in, Matt.
So where to now?
Josie's.
Obviously. What are we celebrating?
Mercy.
He is a good man, even though he doesn't deserve being saved.
Fuck.
Where'd he go?
What if Bullseye became a good person?
You really don't have to do this, man. I don't even know what I did, but whatever it was probably stupid and I probably deserve it. But I could just walk away, man. I could just disappear. You wouldn't hear anything from me, not a peep, not a tweet, nothing. Man, I'd be like Casper. I mean, I'd be like a ghost. But I didn't fucking leak it. Wasn't me.
It was technically.
Get out of the car, Daniel. I like you, Daniel. I really do.
No, he's not gonna kill him.
We work for a man who can change your life. Has changed your life. And all he asks in return is loyalty. Unbridled, unquestioned loyalty.
Well, I've been loyal. I've stayed loyal, but I'll do anything. I've said it before, I'll do whatever it takes.
Will you kill
Please.
BB?
Make a choice.
Is that already
Sword
BB?
or shovel?
Was that BB in there? I couldn't even tell. Or is that the, I think that actually might have been the first mate of the Northern Star.
Maybe, instead of Murdoch and Nelson, maybe it's Nelson and Murdoch.
I like that.
Yeah? I bumped you up.
I love that.
You're going up in the world, buddy.
I am going up in the world.
Nelson or Murdoch. Avocados at law. Karen's not gonna want to help him.
No help?
God damn it. Why can't you just die?
Why are you acting so strange?
Well, I didn't think. I didn't think that.
You didn't think what?
I wasn't sure that I would see you again.
It's absurd. I'm right here.
Yes, of course you are.
Did she forget?
What can I do? Can I do something for you? Are you thirsty? Can I get you something to drink, like water, or are you hungry? I can get you something to eat. Anything. I could get anything you want.
I'd like a pineapple juice with ice.
Okay.
I don't like pineapple.
I don't.
No, your lips. It makes them tingle, I believe.
Well, she's a different person now.
Let's try anyway.
Yeah, nurse! Nurse!
Is everything okay?
No, I mean, she's awake. Wait. She wants a pineapple juice.
Sir, I need to...
No! Pineapple juice in a glass with ice.
Where'd you think I'd gone?
I don't know. I just missed you so much. That's all. I just missed you so much.
I missed you too.
Yeah.
I'm so glad to be here with you.
Yeah, she's suffering from something.
Is there something else you need, my dear?
No. That was divine.
Damn, she's like a completely different person.
Wilson,
Yes, my love.
will you tell me a story?
A story.
Yes.
How did we
A
meet?
story, please.
What kind of story would you like me to tell?
Tell me the story of how we met.
I wrote this show?
Somehow I must have known that you would walk through those doors and change everything.
Lucky them, I guess, that day.
No. Not luck.
Fate.
Not luck at all. It was the grand design.
Damn, you and Matt are in tune.
So you did vastly overpay.
Did I?
3 times the listing.
3
price.
times the listing price?
Wilson.
Yes, madam.
Will you tell me a story? Please. Will you tell me a story?
Awkward.
Will you tell me the story?
Of how we met.
We.
Oh, is she gonna die now? Let's go.
Vanessa?
Gang, gang. It was the pineapple juice that did her in.
Vanessa? I need some help! Now!
Her lips got too tingly. She's gonna die because of it. I would not want to be one of the doctors in this room. He's gonna kill all of them. I'm not even gonna. You're just gonna do it right over the clothes. You're gonna char that bib right onto her.
Well, hello there.
Damn, this was a great episode. This was a banger. I think this might have been my favorite episode of the season. Man, This was my favorite episode of probably both season 1 and season 2 of Daredevil Born Again. Like, obviously it's super dope to see Matt as Daredevil beating people up. Like, that's super cool. But there's just something about the dynamic of him and Foggy, like seeing their flashbacks, seeing, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how to fully describe it. It was just perfect. Like, okay, let's talk about Fisk and Vanessa. I'm glad Vanessa died. I think she needed to die. I think she was a character, like I said last time, I think she was a character that was taking up too much space and not providing enough narrative value for the space that she was taking up. So I liked the fact that she did die. But I also did like seeing the flashbacks of kind of like how they met and kind of the divine intervention or the grand design as you would call it, of them coming together. Like it was meant to be that they came together, and there were people in each of their lives that influenced that. Like it was super cool to see Wesley back and have Fisk be like, have you heard of Bitcoin? Like, just, it's very interesting because if you look at it nowadays, I mean, a lot of people think of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency as like not like a fad, but like it's in people's minds now. Like the general public seemingly knows what cryptocurrency is, or at least the idea of it. It's like a what is it, non-regulated or decentralized or whatever currency essentially. But what I think a lot of people don't fully realize is how much cryptocurrencies and like political corruption are tied together. I mean, especially if you look at the current United States administration, there has been a lot of cryptocurrency stuff intricately tied into a lot of the policy decisions that have been made, and a lot of the big world events that have gone down. A lot of cryptocurrency trading and betting and things like that have been intricately tied to some of these more corrupt decisions, and it's interesting seeing the character of Fisk and like how corrupt and evil he is, especially back then, and have him being like, have you heard of Bitcoin? Like, he sees the vision, he sees the future of being able to get away with all these things using cryptocurrency, and Buck is like, maybe art instead. Yeah, and Wesley just, yeah, just dissuading him from that and essentially orchestrating his meetup with Vanessa was fantastic. I really liked that. I liked seeing kind of the origins of their relationship with Buck, how he like was just like a hired killer for them, and he was just so good at that they brought him on board, and now he's the right hand man. And hearing his backstory about how he would kill essentially kids in Afghanistan for the crown, like, that's crazy. He was just a man that does his job and does it well. But yeah, seeing all those flashbacks were super good. And then I thought, I was like, oh, she's just gonna have permanent brain damage, right? When she's like, oh, tell me a story, like, or when she starts like being like, oh, I want pineapple, and he's like, you don't like pineapple. I was like, oh snap, she's just gonna be a completely different person. Like, this is gonna be like, I thought it was just gonna be a very interesting twist and a new wrinkle of, okay, he's got to deal with this now. Maybe her new personality becomes afraid of him. Maybe he starts working against him. But no, then she just dies. And it's like, okay, well, I'm glad that she died, but still. And then we had the tense moments between Daniel and Buck, where Daniel thinks he's gonna die because he leaked that info to BB and she leaked it to the rest of the press. And you think Buck is like leading him to kill him, and turns out no, he's just, they gotta bury the body of the Northern Star guy, and it's just really intense. For a second I thought that was BB in the plastic. I was like, there's no way Buck killed her that quickly. Like, that would have been wild. But no, it's I'm pretty sure it was the Northern Star co-captain, first mate, as you would correctly describe him. And Buck being like, shovel or saw. Like, and you see Daniel panicking, being like, what do I do? Do I run? Do I do this? And him making the decision to stay and essentially choosing what kind of man he's going to be, and where his loyalties lie. It's not good. I want him to be a good person, but it was a good scene. Like, it was super engaging, super tense. Really enjoyed that. But I think that the real meat and potatoes and the best parts of this episode were the flashbacks with Matt and Foggy and how that connected to Matt and Bullseye. So we get flashbacks of Matt and Foggy, and just seeing Foggy back is so peak, dude. The show's good. This show is good, but having Foggy and his dynamic with Matt back in the show is so good. Like, the way they play off each other is brilliant. And even though season 1, we're not season 1, but seasons 1 through 3, I feel like the dynamic between Matt and Foggy was a lot more of Matt being the one that's like, hey, mercy's a good thing. We should do this. We should care for these people. We should do the right thing. And Foggy, I feel like traditionally was the one that was like, hey, we also have to make money. So it's very interesting seeing Foggy be the one that is like, hey, we need to do the right thing. We need to be merciful. We need to be kind. Like, it is our duty as lawyers to do the right thing. All of the evidence against this guy was collected unjustly. He needs to be free. And then to have Foggy give him money and, like, essentially save this guy's life. I think the guy got out. Like, when Buck went in to kill him, he wasn't there. Super good example of Foggy being unbelievably kind and merciful to a person who was probably pretty cruel to him growing up. Even to this day calls him Fembot, and it's just like it was just so good, and he looked so good. Like, I don't know if it was just makeup and prosthetics or if they did some de-aging stuff as well, but like, oh my god, I think they gave him some prosthetics to make his cheeks a little bigger, because I feel like the actual actor has lost weight and had a beard at one point. but yeah, they make him look younger. The wig that they put on Matt, there was a one specific scene where, like, he had his head turned and it literally looked like picture perfect from the comics, and I was like, damn, he looks so much like Matt Murdock. He is Matt Murdock, but still, like, that was good. And just the way they're cutting back and forth between all these things, present day, past, and you have, like, present day, you have Matt trying to save Bullseye, and Bullseye the whole time is like, dude, stop trying to save me. I don't deserve it. I'm not worth your mercy. I'm not, worth trying to risk your own life to save, right? And he's just the whole time, and Matt's like, I'm saving you. Like, and he asks him why, and he's like, I should have died when you threw me off that roof. Like, why are you doing this? And Matt's like, I'm doing this because I threw you off that roof. Like, it's just, oh, it's so good. He's like, I need to make up for that mistake because I went too far, and now I'm going to save you. And then they go to the church, like, they're in the church, and it's such a good scene there. And you have Bullseye monologuing about, like, the meaningless connections between all the people involved, and he's essentially trying to just continuing to try and dissuade Matt from saving him. Like, he's like, I balanced the scales. If she dies, we're good. Like we are in a good spot. Like, it's okay if I die. You don't need to do this. And then you have Matt being like, sorry, I tried, and he leaves. And you keep cutting that back and forth with the flashbacks of Foggy saving that guy, giving him the money, being like, we're celebrating mercy. And then the scene where Matt goes back and reaches his hand out to Bullseye legitimately might be the best scene in the entire series. Like, if you were to think of a single scene in the entire show, seasons 1 through 3, and then seasons 2 and 3 plus Defenders, whatever, of like a single scene that encapsulates who Matt Murdock is. Like the idea of a Catholic superhero who defends his worst enemies and beats up criminals when the justice system fails them, and just like who offers mercy and forgiveness to those who don't deserve it. Like, if you think of one scene that fully just encapsulates Daredevil and Matt Murdock and the relationship he has to his villains, to regular people, to God, all of it. Like, I feel like this one scene is just perfectly encapsulates who Matt Murdock is. And it might honestly be the most peak scene in all of Daredevil live action. That's including seasons 1 through 3, you know, because it gives the, it like it's as, so some of my favorite stuff from seasons 1 through 3 is in season 2 with him and Frank, you know, on the rooftop when Frank is like, hey, you know, you knock them down, they get back up. When I knock them down, they stay down. And they have this big, like, moral dilemma, this crossroads of, like, what is the right thing to do? And you have Matt come out on top, or not necessarily come out on top, but, like, hold true to his ideals in opposition to Frank. And even though Frank is kind of right in a sense, like, that dynamic was super good, but then to have that kind of same dynamic and elevate it quite a bit with Bullseye and Matt, like, not only is Bullseye someone who has killed a lot of people and continues to kill a lot of people, he's not even killing them for good reasons. Like, he's killing people because he wants to, and then even more so, he killed Matt's best friend. Like, it makes it so much harder for Matt to then still offer him mercy and forgiveness. And it's just like, like, it's, oh God, it's so peak. That, I think that's one thing that this first 2 seasons of this show have really been missing, is, like, not to be like all religion pilled and stuff, but like Matt's connection to God and his Catholic guilt, and not just the guilt, but like his whole religious upbringing, like the idea of his Catholic guilt, but also his connections to mercy and forgiveness and grace. Like, that is, those are key elements to his character. Those are key elements to religion, to Catholicism and Christianity. Those are key elements, and the first 2 seasons of this show have been severely lacking Matt's connection to his religious upbringing and how it influences and impacts his work as Daredevil and his work as an attorney. And so having that be such a central theme of this episode was brilliant. So yeah, I think easily this is my favorite episode of all of, at least, Daredevil Born Again. Might not be my favorite episode of the show in its entirety of, like, OG Netflix Daredevil, but I think that scene of him going back and reaching his hand out to Bullseye might be my favorite scene in all of Daredevil. So yeah, I don't know. Definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I'm very curious to see how you feel. Otherwise, if you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. Then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. That is linked in the description down below. You just sync up your own copy of the episode and you can watch along with me. And then lastly, if you like video games, consider subscribing to my gaming channel, also linked in the description down below. I play all the latest games releasing over there, and I have a great time doing it, so your support would mean the world. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.